Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the update on 1000 day challenge. Today is day 458, so let's get things started. Alright, so first and foremost, in terms of balance, why it remains the same. I've entered a couple of our experimental trades set up earlier today as well. So somewhere in terms of profit, somewhere in terms of loss, I'll be updating the balance after today's video itself. But otherwise, nothing to be too much of a significant, I would say. And overall, if you look in terms of a market structure update itself, S&P definitely tentatively looks to be relatively weak. I mean, it's not weak in a sense, but of course, we are actually trending still above the 200-day simple moving average. Of course, right now we open, but if you look on yesterday itself, we still see that there could be potential support at the 200-day simple moving average, which is definitely a good sign. And today we actually bounced above it. So similarly, a good sign that we could have continuation pattern. But of course, even a further retracement and weak retest would be a good one. But this could be the weak retest that we're waiting for in that sense. Alright, and then for Nasdaq itself, we actually also get up earlier today. But bearing in mind that looking just yesterday, Nasdaq has also been quite indecisive. For the past few days, it has been down, up, down, up. So this region itself has been rather supportive in that nature itself. So yeah, let's see how things goes. I'm still say relatively overall for US market still looks to be neutral. For the China market itself, ASH and KWEB definitely looks to be a little bit more bearish because price is definitely staring near the key support a very long time, longer than anticipated. But right now we actually bounce up. So hopefully we can close above the 220 exponential moving average on the daily chart, ASA chart. And then for KWEB itself, we can close above the 50 simple moving average, which we didn't close above it since November 2021. So definitely been a very long time since we revisited slightly above that. So definitely this could mark a shift in terms of momentum, but hopefully we could break this recent swing high as well. That would definitely confirm or give more confirmation that we could have a potential reversal pattern in play. All right, and then finally for Bitcoin itself, we have somewhat of a doji or a spinning green candlestick yesterday. So definitely not as bearish as what I was seeing yesterday itself, because yesterday it was actually closing a red inverted hammer kind of a pattern, which is definitely bearish in nature. But in a green candlestick, something like this is definitely show indecision in the market, especially with a spike or a volume or decent volume, I would say, near the 20-day moving average itself or 20-day average volume itself. So as long as you do stay above the 50 simple moving average rate right now is at approximately 42.6K. As long as you can close above that for today and even the coming few days. So coming down, we say today and tomorrow itself. So by this week, if we manage to close above it, there will definitely be a really good sign that we could actually go above and beyond, in which case I would think that we could potentially retest even the 50K mark itself. So I'll be very surprised that, of course, if you ask me, I would say the rejection is definitely possible at this moment in time. Previously, this was the key resistance region itself. Over here was key support. So definitely over this region itself, the 45.5K region is definitely a key area of interest, I would say. So actually, I'll remove this because this is actually an older kind of a support and resistances. What I'll do is over somewhere around here. So I would say this is a more relevant kind of a support resistances on the recent kind of a trend basis and over here itself. So yeah, let's see how things goes. Overall, we still looks to be a little bit more neutral. So even for here, if we actually do look over in the more recent times, this will be somewhere here. So 52K will definitely be another resistance to look at. And then over here, we do have over the 54K region as well. So yeah, let's see how things goes. Definitely more interesting ahead, more interesting times ahead. But yeah, otherwise, that's more or less about it. I don't see any potential setup even on the 4-hour chart right now, simply because you could enter a long over here with a stop loss right below here, but I don't see this as a good enough pullback just yet. If you do have actually some sort of retracement to retest this 200-day exponential moving average on the 4-hourly chart and support is being established, then I would consider entering a long if you actually form a bullish market structure on the shorter time frame in this particular perspective. But until that has taken place, I will still lean towards neutral to slightly bearish territory on the shorter time frame itself. But I wouldn't say I'm looking to short simply because NYSA is still above the 200-day simple or exponential moving average on the forward chart. I don't see any need to short in this particular manner itself. Otherwise, that's more or less about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop by your comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.